record at the time I listen the talk, which kind of things I am doing right now, whether I am speaking good or bad. It is also important.
Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah. So are you
Okay.
YouTuber?
Yeah, I am a YouTuber.
Okay, okay,
I am a
okay.
teacher also. I teach students. Okay.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So I'm going to introduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Lalu Paswan. I am a teacher, and since 2020, I have been learning English. And
Uh-huh.
if you talk about my hobbies, so I want to be the best teacher of the English. So whatever things is important for that, I always try to follow.
Okay, okay. Great, sir.
May I know something about yourself?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, sir. Yeah, my name is Savita, and right now I'm living in Noida. And yeah, if I talk about my education journey, so I have done BEd with graduation, and also I have done tourism course. And earlier I had been working, but now I have very young daughter, so that's I dropped my job. Now I'm just whenever I feel to have my conversation, so I just drop here the message. So just now I saw your message, so I thought yeah I should go for it or have conversation. So that's all about me. So
Since how long have you been using this app?
I think last 2 months it has been started last 2 months. Sir.
Okay, so who added you in this group?
Yeah, one of my friend, she like I got her through that is not that like yeah AC Fluency app. So yeah, she told me about this application. So she added me
Okay. When did you start your journey?
for learning this language.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, or if I say that, like if you want to know about my journey, so yeah, since my childhood, I was like very keen to learn this language, but I just started giving my proper interest to learn this language. It's been 3 to 4 months.
Okay. So before this, you didn't practice with anyone.
No, before that, I did not have any idea like this kind of group are also existed and people are using this like this field for having conversation to each other. But yeah, somehow I got to know about AC Fluent through my younger sister. So I just added there. I just got added there, and after that I came to knew that here this is group are also available. So that's
Mhm.
why since that time I give my interest.
Okay, so since 2 months, you have been using this app, and before this, you used to use the S Fluency app. So
Yeah, yeah.
how many sessions did you attend on the S Fluency app?
So yeah, if I say about that, I think almost 1 month I had a conversation there, or I had a subscription there for 1 month. It was unlimited. So yeah, according to my leisure time, I use that application. So yeah, it's hard to say that yeah that much I had a conversation over there. But yeah, wherever I feel leisure, so I use that applications to have
Okay,
conversation.
okay. So if I say, so then you have been learning English since 3 months.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay. So
Mm.
whether you are from Hindi medium or English medium.
Yeah, I am from English medium, but it is only the sake of it is only the call sake that that was English medium because yeah, I have attended all the exam with the English, but yeah, in my school, even our teacher they did not speak with the English, so that's why
Hmm.
we are suffering, na? We are suffering, and we have joined we have to join such kind of places where I have this kind of people who are able to speak. Otherwise,
Yeah.
definitely, the situation will was different.
Yeah. So after
Yeah.
learning the English, what do you want to achieve in your life? Like we are teacher, so that we want to improve our English in order to be fluent in English, and also I want to open the own institute of mine of spoken classes. So that's why I've been practicing about the English. So what is the motto of yours after learning the English?
And what happened when I passed out my graduation? So after that, I got a government job, and where I had been working 3 years. So after that, when I got married in Banaras, so yeah,
Mhm.
it's fall apart. That's the reason I had to left that job. And now what I think, yeah, as I was working there, and I never sit idle like in my like after completing my college. So now as I am fully occupied at my home to take care of my daughter for or the rest work of house chores. So sometimes I also feel, yeah, definitely if I learn this language, so it will help me to increase to achieve my goal or something I can do after learning this language. So that's the reason only I have started learning this this language.
Sorry for that, but why did you left your like government job? I couldn't hear properly.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm going to tell you again. I born and brought up in Arunachal Pradesh, northeast part of India, and
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
and I got married in Banaras. And you
Mm-hmm.
know, back Pola part, isn't it, sir? It's a far
Mm-hmm.
distance. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so for maintaining my family, my maternal family, or my in-laws or my job, it's like I feel very difficult because at that time my mother-in-law she had some like serious disease, or my
Mm-hmm.
husband is working here in Noida, so that's why like he started taking food outside. I means his health was also not that good because
Mm-hmm.
I was working there and my family is they are living here, so it's really started difficulties for
Mm-hmm.
maintaining distance or being with my family here. So
Mm-hmm.
after all taking decision, I tried a lot to transfer my job here, and due to it was a state government, I couldn't get a chance. Like I couldn't get that provision to transfer my job here. So
Mm-hmm.
like with the all of my family, and I also feel that yeah, means yeah, money is not everything at all time, isn't it? Family
Yeah,
also, it's also very important to get their presence. And
yeah,
as
right.
my daughter, she is very young. If I had been there, so who will take care of her, isn't it? So that's
Mm-hmm.
I thinking all that thing. So at last I took that decision, come up with that, and yeah, I did that. And yeah, after being here, I also had tried to to work in a company, and yeah, I had been working that company I think for 6 or 7 months. And when
Mm-hmm.
I when the day came to deliver my daughter, so from that era, I left that job. And now, as he is very young, so I could not go out for doing such work. So that is the thing, sir.
After learning English, what do you want to achieve? Once again, the question I am going to ask you. What do you want to achieve after improving your English?
Actually, sir, my dream is that I want to be a good speaker or good, I want to have good fluency or accuracy. Not only fluency, but yeah, accuracy is also means a lot to me. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, sir, if I get any kind of chance to take a classes, any students, or to open up any coaching classes, so definitely I will do that. And not only for that, yeah, it is good to have this kind of a skill because yeah, I have my daughter, so definitely if I learn better, so I can teach my daughter also. So there are
Yeah.
several reasons that nowadays everybody should learn this language.
is mandatory for learning each and every person.
Yeah, so definitely. And yeah, nowadays, if you attain any kind of your children's PTM in their school, so yeah, if your parents have good skill with this language, so definitely children also find out yeah that if their parents are good or literate, so their children can be also learn good way. So it is also
Yeah,
important or any sector if you go anywhere if you find such kind of person who only knew this language so better than be humiliated if you learn this language from beginning so yeah you will get respect over there so yeah
yeah.
sir several number of a number of benefits to learn this language.
Okay, so you could also ask question. I have asked a lot of questions from you.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Okay. So, sir, you are saying like you are a English teacher.
Yeah.
So, what the reason which make you to join this application?
Yeah, basically, I just want to grow myself. Okay,
Okay.
if the if the technology is available here, and if I upload the videos on YouTube channel, so in future it would be better for me. A lot of person will watch, and whether I am doing a lot of mistakes or not, they will also tell to me, and it will also grow to my channel. And in the future also, I will get a lot of things. So that's why I started my channel as well. And since I'm gonna tell you, I am not much well qualified. I am just 12th pass out. Due to some reason, I couldn't do my graduation, and on the basis of 12 classes since 2021 I have been teaching school, so it's
O-
also important to me.
Okay. Yes, sir. So, where you teach students, so that is private sector or government sector, sir?
Since I said to you that I am just 12 pass out, so I am teaching right now in the private school. It is a little school where I teach students. It is not such a big school.
Are doing very good thing like yeah like teachers I think having a good teacher is also boon for the student as you are
Yeah,
a teacher I think yeah, that's the reason like the student can also learn so many things through you so I just want to know that about the place where you are teaching so like in your school you have English environment or most of the teacher they are speaking there in Hindi or their native language.
yeah, right. As I said to you that I am teaching right now in the small school, so there each and every student is speaking Hindi, but at least I try to speak with them in English. 30%, not 100%. 30%. I each and every day I try to speak with them in English. And
Okay.
all the teachers of that school speak in Hindi because they do not know what is the English properly.
So I think sir after seeing you after listening you they also try to speak they must try to speak English because it is
Mhm.
good as benefit for them na?
Mhm.
So
I'm gonna tell the thing is that if you are successful, okay, so if you are successful, then the person, especially who belongs to the poor family, is going to follow you. If you are not something, then they are not going to follow you. This is the right thing which I want to share with you. If you are something, then they will follow you.
yeah sir you are right like yeah I'm
Yeah.
said that because of you, your children, they'll at least they got someone no, who teach them with English. Otherwise, what happened nowadays? Even in English medium school, even in government school, like mostly teacher, they only speak in Hindi. For the namesake, that's called like English medium school. But yeah, definitely, like inside the school, mostly teachers or students they speak in Hindi due to
Mhm.
that reason like mostly like everyone face such kind of trouble in their life and sir for me I also pass out with a CBSE okay but
Mhm.
what happened in our school at the time at that era when we used to go school our
Mhm.
schools they were always speak we speak in Hindi with us And
Mhm.
because of not because of not having that knowledge, and under the fact of that English is this much important, no? So we
Mhm.
also feel the same, like we are afraid to speak English with any persons. We also deny to speak because we had no idea. Yeah, this language is that if our teacher they ask us or they implement that rule, yeah, anyhow, like you all have to speak English here. So definitely we have learned something or the other, and we should not face such kind of issue, isn't it, sir? Yeah, it's all the mistakes of teacher also at that era. But nowadays, everyone is very good at English or they have good knowledge. So I think most of the teacher they try to give their best. As you are giving your best, so your teacher, like a student, at least they learn something from you, no? So I
Mhm.
think yeah, it's a really
So
great thing you are doing, sir.
one thing I also want to share with you that since you are speaking very good English, I could say that you have been just practicing since 3 months, and you have been speaking very fluent English. If I talk about,
But sir, sometimes I also get like a get fair key because I am having my family all are with me, or I am having very young daughter, so I'm not able to give my time for learning this language. So that's why
Mhm.
sometimes I have to say, yeah, maybe I'm lagging behind something, or I'm not able to make a sentences also. So like that way, but yeah, what I feel that yeah, whatever I'm in which position right now I should not give up. I try to be consistent, or at least if I give 15 to 30 hour in a day, so sir, definitely I'm achieving this language very fast.
Mhm.
So yeah, that is important. So having conversation with co-learner is very important.
Yeah. So after getting married, marriage in the eastern part of India, and you belong to the I think that it is a northern part,
Northeast.
northeast. So how is the climate over there, and how do you feel difference between both the state?
Sir, it's a part of pole. As I told you, means what I say about Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh has greenery or very
Mhm.
cool environment, if I say that.
Mhm. Mhm.
And really, for me at the time when I got married and when I came here, so
Mhm.
I almost 1 year I had very bad situations. I was
Mhm.
able to go out because of the weather, and means something or the other diseases started happening with me. So I
Mhm.
here I had suffer a lot, and even the cultures were different for me, and the custom. So yeah, many things I have faced at that time, like with me, and yeah, if I say about Arunachal Pradesh, so peoples are different, their mindset, and when I came here in Banaras, so yeah, like people have different mindset, they have different culture. So in initial phase, I had suffered a lot, but yeah, my husband and my mother-in-law, they both were very supportive to me, and yeah, somehow I come up with this situation. Now I feel like I'm comfortable, and yeah, sometimes I feel very suffered, or at the time when the heat blowing was heat wave was blowing here, so that time I feel like yeah, I'm feels out of the water. That kind of like a situation I face within myself. But after that, I also realized, yeah, it's a part of life. Definitely,
Mhm.
we have to change our means we have to change our thought, because if I think if I think yeah, these things are bothering me, so definitely that thing started bothering me. So that's why I try to change my mind. Or now I am comfortable with everything, sir.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So carry on. Please ask if you have a question because now my mind has blank.
Okay. So, sir, yeah, tell me, like, for learning this language, what is the most important aspect we have tried to get more fluency, to get this language as soon as possible? So, yeah,
I think
so
I think
you,
that yeah, I think that each and every person knows one thing that we should try to record. We should try to record. Okay, after taking any kind of particular situation on that topic, you try to speak and you try to record yourself. When you start speaking and when you start recording yourself, so at the time you could learn a lot of things. Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you about stories. In my story, I'm gonna tell you. I'm going to tell. So when I started my journey in 2020, so at that time I was not even able to understand about the English newspaper. I was not even able to understand that what kind of this line is saying. So after that, I started listening the news from the All India Radio. You must have heard about the All India Radio.
yes, yes, sir.
Till now, also I am used to listen a lot of news from the All India Radio. And after that 2 months, I listened the news from the All India Radio, and after that I purchased the newspaper. And then after purchasing the newspaper, I started learning English from the English with Chandan. Uh, from that, which is available.
Yeah, yeah, I used to follow him, sir, and still sometime I try to follow his videos.
Yeah, I watched the videos almost 1.5 years. I watched the video of the Chandan sir, which is
Mm.
being uploaded each and every day, uploaded by Chandan sir on YouTube channel. I watched the videos of almost 1.5 years, and after that, I learned a lot of grammar from that channel, which is important for speaking. I'm gonna tell you which is important thing for speaking English in grammar. Okay.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, being a teacher of spoken, also I am teaching right now spoken classes. I think that 15 days ago I started my coaching where I teach about the spoken classes about two students, almost 6 7 students are there to whom I teach about the spoken classes. So I think that you are from the English medium. So when you at your age, you must have learned about the prepositions and conjunctions, little bit tenses. But when you come in the Hindi medium, so at the time you are not able to understand about the prepositions, conjunctions.
Yes.
So firstly, you have to try to teach them about the little bit tenses. Situational English it is called. It is not called tenses. Situational English, you will have to teach them about tenses, little bit prepositions, conjunctions, and adjective clause. That's all. After learning them, they could start speaking.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, you are right.
Since I am teaching, I have been teaching since 3 months before. I have been teaching about the spoken classes, and in my institute, I have been teaching since 15 days ago.
Okay, so how many children, like student, do you have, sir?
I have just 7 students, 7 to 8 students, and they belong to 6 to 9 class.
Okay, okay. So now I think up to this time they also have learned something out of their grammar rule.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. Hmm. That's great, sir. You are doing really good work. Like teaching is, I think teaching is very important nowadays because yeah, like what happened earlier, those persons who are illiterate, they can survive. Like they could survive. Maybe they face some situation, difficult situation, but they survive. But for
Mm.
now, if like until or unless like if people are uneducated, they have to suffer. So
Yeah.
it is not good for our generations, our upcoming future. So definitely,
Mm.
like teaching is one of the best work. Or I think yeah, those who are teachers, they have very good respect for them. It is very important to teach the student anyhow, and through them, everyone like learns so many things, and because of them, yeah, like
Mhm. Hello. Hello. Hello.